Hi everyone and welcome back to the Overtake GT. This is the Toyota GR Corolla MORIZO edition from 2022. This Japanese powerhouse has had an engine swap with the 2JZ GTE Super engine. 4-wheel drive, turbocharged. This thing has the lot. Over 560 brake horsepower, bang on 700 pp, and this thing is an absolute rocket. Absolutely brilliant to drive, easy and ready for anyone, and this is a car you should have in your garage ready to go. An engine swap I absolutely unequivocally 100% approve of. So if you want to have lots of fun, I suggest you get your Corolla, you follow me to the tuning shop and let's get this thing ready to go. So here we are back at the tuning shop, and you can see it's had the engine swap, so make sure before you continue you have done the engine swap at GT Auto. If you haven't seen the video for the engine swap, there's a link in the description below, or you can just go back to the channel, go under engine swaps, and it is there for you to view. Okay, now let's continue with this video. Weight reduction stage 1 is what you need from sports. Under club sports you want to get a high lift camshaft, weight reduction stage 2, a power restrictor and a ballast. Under semi-racing, you want to get a racing crankshaft, fully customizable computer, a high RPM turbocharger, fully customizable LSD, weight reduction stage 3, and increase the body rigidity. Under racing, you want to get stroke up, engine balance tuning, polished ports, anti-lag system, racing intercooler, racing air filter, racing silencer, a racing exhaust manifold, racing brake pads and a racing brake kit. I went for the slotted discs on this just because of the style of wheels. I think they look absolutely brilliant. Brake controller, fully customizable suspension, racing clutch and flywheel, a torque vectoring center differential, fully customizable racing transmission, and a set of racing hard tyres. Under extreme, you want to get some intermediate tyres because you know what's going to happen if you go Le Mans. And under ultimate, carbon propeller shaft. Ignore ultra high RPM turbocharger, that's for something separate, so please don't purchase that, it's not good for this build. And the same with anything that I haven't covered, don't get it. Okay, let's move on. Let's get over to GT Auto and let's continue our build. So here we are at GT Auto, and what we need to do first is go to car maintenance and service. Now, you should have done this while you were doing your installation of your engine if you've not already. But it's something that you can do now. So wide body, you want to get that installed. You can see the engine swap's done, 210k, fantastic, brilliant. It is one I fully approve of. What a car, honestly, absolutely brilliant. This thing is just astonishing. Get your wide body installed anyway, and let's go back. And we want to go to car customization, and the next thing that we want to do there is first of all the wheels. Now the wheels I've gone for on this one is to showcase those gorgeous discs, because I think the detail on this car is phenomenal. The detail from PD is amazing. Volk Racing Go 25 wheels, they're the ones I've gone for. 20-inch diameter, rim width wide, offset standard, and get those installed. And like I say, look at that, the way they hug those inner arches, absolutely brilliant. The stance of this car, stunning, absolutely stunning. Right, let's move on. Next thing is going to be custom parts. So the front, type B, the side, type B, the rear, type B, and the wing, type B. Pretty simple. B, 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 B. Done. Right, racing items. Bonnet pin, if you want to pick one, go for it, pick whichever you like. Tow hook, again, go nuts, pick whatever you fancy. Roll cage, I went for roll cage type C on this, so you can get that installed. As you can see, that's there. Change it to standard, just to have a little play around, but roll cage type C, that's what I went for. Okay. Now we've done that GT Auto, light bulb, number plate, caliper colour, and livery editor. If you want to make your own like me, go mad, and if not, load style, and that's what you want to do. Now all that's done, let's go back to the garage and let's get this thing dialed in, ready to get you a win wherever you take it. So here we are, we're back at the garage, And as you can see, this thing is ready for the latest update that's just dropped, 1.59. So bang on 700 pp, 2JZ super engine installed, 4-wheel drive, turbocharged. What is not to love about all of these things I'm saying? 560 brake horsepower, just over a 10-second car, and this thing really is a winner. Regardless of where you take it, it is stunning, easy to drive, and when my 7-year-old can drive it, I'm sure you can. Okay, racing hard tyres, get that first of all. Body height adjustments, 110 at the front and 135 at the rear. Anti-roll bar, 7 at the front, 9 at the rear. And damping ratio compression, 30 at the front and 34 at the rear. Now the expansion is 50 at the front and 40 at the rear. Natural frequency, 2.95 at the front and 2.7 at the rear. Negative camber angle, 2.8 at the front and 3 at the rear. Now toe angle is a toe out of the front of 0.05 and a toe in at the rear of 0.02. Now initial torque is 15 front and rear. Acceleration sensitivity is 15 at the front and 30 at the rear. And braking sensitivity is 20 at the front and 40 at the rear. It is set up for a 50-50 torque distribution, but having a 20-40 split in the braking sensitivity just means it's easier when you're trail braking. Downforce, 200 at the front and 270 at the rear. ECU, drop that to 75%. An 89 kilo ballast, don't adjust the positioning and leave your power restrictor alone. Transmission, you want that to be 320 on the automatically adjusted top speed, and make these changes. First gear 2.292, second gear 1.616, third gear 1.214, fourth gear 0.970, fifth gear 0.805, and sixth gear 0.690. That's a final drive of 4.384, revs just under 8,000 RPM, and on the downshifts it sounds absolutely astonishing. You can see high RPM turbocharger, anti-lag system installed, anti-lag system set to strong, and this thing really is a powerhouse. Now look, please subscribe, you're loving the content, you're loving the builds, you know, I'm getting close to 50,000 views every month. Let's increase it, let's get more subscribers, let's build a channel, and let's have a community where everyone has winning cars. Now, join me for the last lap of Le Mans in this car, so you can know how to win there and what to expect when it comes to fuel, tyre wear, and the rest of the field. Let's get into that now. Okay, here we go. We are on our final lap at Le Mans, and we are in that Corolla that you've just built. Now, this thing really is phenomenal. It's fast, it's agile, and I tell you what, that 4-wheel drive system saves your backside in the rain. It really is that good. Now, as you can see, I'm on a drying track, and that's because the heavens opened twice. And when I say opened, I mean I've never seen so much dark green and yellow on this, I don't think, before. Absolutely horrendous. I wanted to have a nice race, and instead I ended up with, you know, torrential downpours and everything else. You can see him up this lap, which is no surprise. You can see him in fuel map 4. That's right. You can run this on fuel map 6 and try and get 3 laps, and good luck with that. I've been half shifting, I've been trying like mad, and I cannot get it to give me the final 0.2 laps of fuel that I need just to get it over the line. I'm sure there's a way if you lift and coast, but I'm not going to try that anymore. I'm just going to chuck into fuel map 4, throw it round. I want to see what lap time we can get from it. I mean, you can see the intermediate starting to burn up now. That's because, like I say, the track is definitely drying. The 3.1 seconds up on Gallo. I'm sure that's going to change dramatically before the end. But I tell you what, if you want a car that sounds great, looks great. Do you know what? It looks like a Toyota Yaris on steroids, doesn't it? It's just so beefed up, and I don't know, it's like a Yaris has been in the gym for the last 4 months, non-stop, day and night. Absolute monster this is. But I tell you what, apart from being, you know, packed full of protein and brake horsepower, it's easy to drive. It's surprisingly easy to drive. You know, I spent a while tuning it. I had a request from one amazing subscriber, and I'll tell you what, here it is. Here it is. This is the engine swapped 2JZ Corolla. And I'll tell you what, if you've not seen the build, make sure you watch it at the end of this, because what a car. It started off being on par with an M3 Coupe, wasn't all that. Then we took it to the next level, still not fast there, and then it smashed it out of the park by 1.5 seconds, and it was quick, insanely quick. But this thing is just nice, calm, collected, easy to drive. It's not going to throw you off. It doesn't want to take your head off. It's nice and relaxed. I mean, it's a car that, don't get me wrong, you can take to any track and it will pummel the competition. But this thing is just honestly easy to drive. It's one of the easiest cars to drive I think I've ever done. But I'll leave that for you to decide. And in the comments below, let me know what your fastest lap is in this. So fuel map 4, what is your fastest lap? Because, I mean, come on, this thing is great. Absolutely brilliant. Come on. Let's get it over the line. 7% of fuel left. Now I know fuel map 4 is going to get me there. But at what time? What is the time going to be? And I also want to know, what car do you want to see coming up next? That's the next thing. What do you want to see next on the channel? Because there's so many builds. There's 4 new cars that have come out. Do you want to see one of those built? Do you want to see one of those done? Is it going to be the Ferrari Superfast? Is it going to be the Corvette? Or is it going to be one of those silly little other cars that have come with it? I mean, the Suzuki Carry thing. I mean, I don't really fancy doing a little wagon unless it comes with an engine swap itself. But, you know, it's one of those. And look, here we go, over the line in 4:11. Not to be sniffed at. I mean, you're going through all that rain and all of that, and you don't really have the grip. But if you're on dry tyres, it's definitely going to go quicker. But look at what that gets you. There we go. 2 minutes basically ahead of everyone else. 2 minutes ahead in a Corolla. A Corolla of all things. That MORIZO edition, I mean, come on. Excellent stuff. And another 825,000 credits in the bank. What is not to love about this car? Now, if you want to see more great builds and you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe, tell everyone you know, share this content, please. Just share it to everyone. Just say, look, hey, you want a great car? You want a great build? Go to this guy, and I'll make it happen for you. Anything else you want to see? Let me know. Comment below. Yeah, right below. That's it. Leave your comments there. And apart from that, go and have a fantastic day. Positive vibes, that's what we all need. Positive vibes, great racing. What's not to love? That's it. Right, see you on the next one. Take care.